So I was holding this and Michael acknowledged I existed and I'm like, Ashton, oh my gosh! I know I'm wearing color, it's so weird and such an old shirt, oh my gosh! Hey everybody! Hey everybody! So I'm finally getting around to my Sounds Like Feels Like videos that I have been promising for like a month. I feel like I'm not in focus. So I have my phone right here with my pictures and I'm just gonna kind of be scrolling. I'll put up the pictures that I have, but this is just sound check. So this is not going to be about the actual concert or Hey Violet. It's gonna be from the moment I got there, leading up till right after sound check, but I am leaving out the part of Hey Violet because that is another video. Sound check was at 4, so logically I got there at like 10 in the morning, I think, or something. I don't know. We got up super early to leave to go there. I'm going to insert in here because I was like, we're never going to get to see the tour buses. But these are hilarious because we were trying to sneak up to the tour buses, but it really didn't matter because they were fenced in and they let people up there. But the tour buses are like right there. We're going to see how close we can get before we get in trouble. So let's do this. Guys, we're like so close to the tour buses. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Here is literally how close I was to this bus. It was the one in front of Hey Violet's bus because they were in the back. So then I went and got my number for sound check, and I have to insert that Snapchat because it is the funniest thing ever. Because I thought I was super close, which I was, but I ended up being closer. And so here's that great Snapchat. We're so close for sound check, oh my god! And then I went back to the buses and I made another really funny Snapchat. I'd like to thank all these people for helping make this concert possible and keeping the band safe from fans like me. And then I had to get this picture because it was Ashton and oh my gosh, I love Ash so much. I've seconds the summer parks like in the venue, so they don't even have to come out and deal with fans, even though there was only like 4 of us there. But there was like, I don't know how to explain it, and I didn't get a picture of it, but it was kind of like here was their bus, and there was like a little fenced in, like the fence was like here, and then it came out, and so it was like in, I don't know how to explain it, but I was able to get this close to their bus, which was like super close, and I hope not, but it could have been possible. They were sitting in the bus laughing at me and my friends like standing out there, but you know. Bus is right there, but there's a... You should come outside. I saw this tour bus right there. Like, look at this. Look at how close I am. You wish you could be me right now. You know you do. I'm hanging with Callum. I guess Rena had been walking back and forth like all morning, and she walked by and this girl yelled at her, but Rena just like, she seemed like she wasn't in that great of a mood for some reason, and she just like kind of walked by, and I was like, okay, I wasn't gonna bother her. But then her Nia walked by and I was like, okay. And so it's like, I made you guys fat heads. And Nia waved. I was like, they haven't announced their acoustic thing. And so I was like, they're not gonna come. You'll find out in another video what actually happened. After that, I guess people started not following the number rule and were lining up for sound check outside the doors. And I was like, okay, so I went back and me and my friend, we got in line and I started talking to these girls. And well, there was one that had been hanging out by the tour buses with us, and she was really nice. And then there were these 2 girls behind me, and they ended up, their seats were right in front of mine, which was really, really cool because I was like, wow. But then someone was saying, Hey Violet just gave some people water, and I was like, oh my gosh, well, no, Rena did, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go talk to her. And so I like ran back to the buses because this was at the Taco Bell Arena in Boise, and I was like on this side of the building and the buses were like completely opposite me. So I ran back around to the buses and she wasn't there. I was like, oh, okay. So me and my friend just kind of stood there talking to the people that she gave waters. Roy English came out. I was like, hey, that's cool. So like I talked to him. I got a video from my friend, which I'm going to put in right here because it is great.
Lou, get ready. I'm going to give you a tattoo. It's going to be amazing. Just watch out.
And then I also got a picture with him, and at the concert he bought people pizza, which was very nice of him. So then after that I went back to the line and we got in, and they let me in with my fat heads, but I wasn't allowed to have my glow sticks. So I gave my mom my glow sticks, and we got our wristbands and we got our passes. The lanyard, and on the back it has all the dates and stuff. They say these wristbands, like they say you can't undo them, but literally all you have to do is twist it and then twist it, and so I take it off when I shower and stuff because it takes forever to dry, but I wear it all the time. So if you have been wondering, what is that thing on her arm? This is what it is. It's my VIP bracelet. Oh my gosh. We get inside and we go through and we go into another line, and somehow I went from like, what was I, 14th in line to 5th or 6th. Like, we were up there. We were close. We're so close. We're like 6th in line. Close F. Woo! I was up there in the line. So we wait in line and they let us in. They were supposed to open the doors at like 2:30, but they didn't open them until like 2:45. I'm not quite sure what happened to the footage of me talking about going into Soundcheck, but we weren't supposed to have phones, so obviously I took a few pictures before I was gonna get caught. But I decided to actually be a good fan, and I did not record any of the songs because I didn't want to get in trouble and like get kicked out or anything. So here's just a really blurry picture because I was freaking out. And yeah, viewers, I don't know. There weren't very many people there. There were only 3,000 people at the Boise show. So we sit down for sound check and we're talking, and Jesse, that's their tour guide's name, yeah. So we're seated and I'm super close. I'm first row. I will insert a picture if this is how close I was, and I was on Callum's side. So here's a picture of where Callum was standing. Like, I was super close. Callum was right there. So Jesse's telling us no phones allowed because we weren't supposed to record or take pictures. We weren't allowed to do anything because it's supposed to be like an intimate thing just between us and Five Sauce. So we're all sitting and we weren't allowed to stand. Like, we were not allowed to stand until they came out, and I was like, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. So we weren't allowed to stand, and then they came out, played Out of My Limit. Like, we got up and we were cheering, and you're just a little bit out of my limit. You're just a little bit out of my limit. It's been 2 years now. You're just a little bit out of my limit. And then they came to the end of the catwalk and they sat down and they were answering questions. Oh my gosh, here's where it gets intense. Here's where it gets very intense. So they're answering questions and stuff. And Luke, I don't even remember what the question was, but Luke was talking about one time he was in Sweden and his brothers were there. And they were like, what are you doing here? And you know what I do? I'll hold up. Jack's the only fat head I've left. But I hold up Jack's fat head. People are pointing, they're like, Jack's here. Michael, oh my gosh, I still don't believe this happened. Michael like looks over and he's like, why is Jack here? And I don't think they heard me, but I was like, because he's hot. And then I grabbed the fat heads of them I have and I held those up. I guess Ashton's was in the back or something, like he couldn't see his, and he's like, oh, so you have Michael, Luke, and Callum, but not me? And I was like, no, I have you, and like I held up his. And Luke was like, oh look, she has yours, or at least I think it was Luke. Like, this all was like, Luke's eye on his fell off. If you saw my DIY concert stuff, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But, so Michael's like, oh look, Luke, there goes your eye. And then they all started laughing, and I was like, and then I sat back down and people were doing questions and stuff. And then the lady who was like allowing people to ask questions came to me. Like, I was gonna be the next one to ask a question, but then they stopped and they played Girls Talk Boys. And I was like so mad. I was like, when the girls when the girls talk. And then we went back out and we waited in line again until the concert. So basically, to sum up Soundcheck, I got there way earlier than I needed to. Michael Clifford yelled at me. I made Ashton upset. And Callum laughed at me. If you made it this far, comment what I should do to my hair next. Not purple or pink. I do not like purple or pink, so don't do purple or pink. If you enjoyed this, let me know by leaving a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. Let me know if you want to hear about the concert, meeting Hey Violet next, if you want me to do more of like the process of Soundcheck, more than my experience, or if there's anything else you would like to know about my concert. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to share with people about my giveaway, because at 500 subscribers I'm giving away 5 sauce merch. And if there's any other types of merch you would like, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, guess who just hooked up with Luke Hemmings? OMG, hashtag cheater, hashtag never with her.